Have you arrived at a destination charger to find that someone is parked in the spot, but the spot right beside it is open, but the cable won't reach? How about if you have your car parked outside of your garage and the cable can't reach the charger? Well, I've been in both of those situations, and today I've got a solution for that. So EVDANCE sent me out this 21-foot extension cable. It is a 50 amp charging cable, so it is capable of up to 48 amps, which is what you get from the wall connector or the mobile connector, which is 32 amps. So right now I'm using a 40 amp charger, and when my wife comes home, I have to do the car juggle just to charge my car, or I leave it in the garage here. So this cable, which is a 21 foot, will now give me that option to be able to park outside and charge if I need to. We go on a road trip and we get to a destination charger that some person has parked inadvertently in front of it, but the spot beside it or the one next to that is open. I can now pull out this extension cable and charge my car. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at it, but let's take a look at what's in the box. So this one is the North American charging standard, so Tesla plug. It's capable of 50 amps, so that's chargers that are capable of 48 amps. That's about 12 kilowatts. This cable is a 21 foot, but they do have a 40 foot option, which might be even a better cable to carry with. It will give you additional distance for charging. The cable is IP66, so it's water resistant. And I'll look at the cable. I always pulled up the information about that cable. It's a high quality cable. So let's go ahead, let's take a look inside the box and let's see what it came in. Again, a pretty generic box, but that's what you don't need a fancy box. So let's go ahead, let's open it up. Okay, so it comes in a nice carrying case. It's not super tight, so that means you can be able to get the cable back in there. They do have the EVDANCE logo on there. It's on both sides. Let's go ahead, let's open it up. And inside we have the owner's manual. This is not an installation, so I would just read this just so you understand the safety aspects of using a extension cord. I'll put a screenshot of this up on as well, just to go over it, but it is a 50 amp max or 12 kilowatt max. It has two 8 gauge wires for the power and a 10 gauge wire for the ground, and the communication cables, which are 20 gauge. It says it operates all the way down to -30 up to +50 degrees Celsius, or 22 Fahrenheit up to 122 Fahrenheit. It is IP66 rated, and again, this one is a 21 foot, but they do have a 40 foot. And probably the 40 foot would be a better solution in the situation where you're going to a destination charger and you got iced. Okay, let's go ahead, let's take a look at it. So before I go any further, I just want to make sure that you understand that this is a extension cord for AC charging, so not for plugging into a supercharger. This is not capable of that at all. There are only a handful of ones out there that do it, and this one again is up to 50 amps on AC power. So that'd be a level 2, so level 1 or level 2 charger. I'll go ahead and pause this while I take this out, and then we'll get it open here. So before I continue, you can see here that they package it up really well. It's first they wrap the ends with that bubble wrap, And then they've got a nice wrapping around the cable to keep it nice conformed. They do include a couple of these Velcro straps that you can put around the cable for securing. So it's just like that. Pretty simple. So let's go ahead and we'll continue this unboxing. So on this one here, we have the locking mechanism here. So what that does is when you plug in your cable to here, you can lock the cable together by pressing that over. It's just a manual slide, and what it's doing is it's locking a little piece into this slot that's on here on all the Tesla charger cables, so like right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your charging cable, plug this in, and then lock it. And then that stops it from unlocking inadvertently. And then when you want to disconnect the cable, you're just going to slide that over. Now this one, it's a little tight still, but it does come out. So that's all there is to it. It's a pretty simple thing. Now on the side of the cable, and I'll put a close-up on this, but you can see on the side right here that it is a OMG brand cable, which is a high-quality cable, and it's an EVC 103. That's the standard. It's got an 8 gauge and a 10 gauge wire, and I'll put a image from their OMG website that shows that this cable is rated for 48 amps. So that's perfect for when you're going to charge your car. Anyway, let's go ahead. We'll plug this in. It's going to be pretty basic. We all know how to plug in our cars. Okay, so you can see right here I've got the charger plugged in over there, and then it runs to this plug that I just connected for you. Now that's 21 feet, and you can see I still can't get out the garage. But now with this extension cord, I've got all this extra length, so I can easily go outside. So let's go ahead. We'll plug it in. I'll show you that this doesn't open it. There we go, so it's open. Plug that in. And we can see it's charging. And on the charger, we can see that it's charging at 16 amps so far. It'll wrap up to 40. $37.39 and $30.99. So 40. And let's go ahead. We'll look inside. We can see there that it's charging at the 40 amps. Now I am at 54%. It'll do 40 amps all the way up to like close to 90 before it starts to taper off. So this is really good. Again, this will work really well because as you can see out here, so as you can see, my charger is right there. Now this is where I put my mobile charger as well. I just hang the cable here. And then it goes all the way to here. And I have not been able to use the charger outside at all. So let's go ahead and unplug the charger. Again, we're just going to press this button. It unplugs, and there you go. Now let's see if the garage will close with it. So I've just got the cable laying outside here. Oh yeah, that works out really good.
Yeah, no animals are going to get in there.
Okay, so here you go. That's pretty easy to plug the cable in there. Works really well. Again, the lock is right here. And when you're finished with it, you'll just unlock it, pull it apart, and put the dust cover back on. And there you go, roll it up and put it in the bag. So let's go ahead, let's head over to Art Naps. They have a 48 amp level 2 Tesla charger, and we'll validate that this is capable of 48 amps. Anyway, really good. I'm really happy with the fact that I can close my garage door completely as well. There's just a slight crack where the cable is, but that's safe for any rodents. There's no way that they could get through. And now I can charge my car outside with my wife's car inside. So that's just amazing. And again, I'm going to take this along with us when we go on our road trips, just to make sure that if we do go to a destination charger and someone's iced it, we're able to park there and charge it. So again, I'd like to thank EVDANCE for sending this out to me. If you're interested in purchasing this 21-foot or the 40-foot cable, they do have it for non-Teslas as well. So depending if you're a Tesla or non-Tesla owner, this is a pretty versatile cable just to have around. I think maybe I'd be more interested in the 40-foot cable if I were you. 21, if for this situation only, it's perfect for this. Now, if you go to a destination charger, this is going to cover you for a couple spots over. But if you had 40 feet plus the 21 feet that the cable has, you're looking at like 60 feet, so 5 or 6 stalls that are available to you. Anyway, let's go check it out at the destination charger, and I'll give you my final thoughts when we get that done. Okay, so I've got the regular charger here, and then my adapter that comes with your Tesla that plugs into the cable. I've got that run down, and then it's plugged into here, and we're charging right there. You can see that. So I'm not sure why the destination charger, there might be a problem with this one, but I couldn't get it to work. It just showed red. Okay, so I've got the J1772 adapter plugged into the 1772 charger, and it works, but the Tesla adapter just shows a red mark on the screen. So I'm not sure why it's doing that, but it definitely charges at 48 amps on the regular charger. Okay, so here I got the charging going right there. The good thing, I was able to show that you can use this extension cable using the adapter and use a normal charger that you would get for a level 2. So right now I'm pulling 48 amps, which is perfect. I'm really happy with that. There was you can see it right there in the background, a Tesla 48 amp level 2 charger, but when I plugged it in, it's just showing red, so it might be offline or something. But the other one works just fine, and it's nice to know that with that adapter I can plug into non-Tesla chargers as well. So anyway, really happy with this cable. I'm glad I've got it. The only thing that I think I would rather have is a 40-foot. A 40-foot, probably a better cable for that. In my situation, I just want to charge at home in the outside of my garage, and this 21-foot works perfect. So again, I'd like to thank EVDANCE for sending me out that cable. It's really nice, and it works just perfect. So I'll just pack that up, put it in the back underneath the sub trunk or in the frunk, and I'll just have it in the car when I need it. Again, I'll have a link down in the description where you can purchase it if you're interested.